All right, boys and girls, today we're going to learn how to stake SmarterCoin, not SmartCoin, SmarterCoin, which is the upgrade, they say, on the SmartCoin, which, by the way, is just mooning right now. SMRT, SmartCoin, it's gone up like 100% today, which is quite crazy. I think it has something to do with Jade protocol. I could be wrong, who knows, but it's just going moon and it's quite crazy. But we're staking SmarterCoin and that's what we're buying today. So if it was SmartCoin like this one, I wouldn't get it when it's gone up like that. I would get it once things have fallen. So we're looking at SmarterCoin, which then came out basically the 31st of October, because that's when it actually launched, right? So if you go on their website, you get to see this video, which I think is absolutely crazy.
First, there was SmartCoin, a viral yield farming sensation that broke DeFi. Even the big brains at Three Arrows Capital joined the fun. Thousands participated, growing our TVL, or total value locked, to over $48 million. This sent our APR soaring as high as 26,000%.
That's crazy.
That's high. Too high, in fact, but we all knew that. That level of APR is simply not sustainable, but damn, it was fun. It's also not over, not even close. We have 10 phases, remember? Introducing phase 3 of SmartCoin, SmarterCoin. That's right, we added an ER. So grab a glass of ice cold water because things are about to get spicy. SmarterCoin is the next game in the smart ecosystem.
So here's the exciting part.
And lastly, our proprietary Bollinger Band booster, which incentivizes buying when price falls by increasing APR. In other words, when price falls between these two lines, we have entered the danger zone, a zone where if the price of SmartCoin falls below this bottom line, it can indicate a likelihood of crashing. This is when our booster kicks in to increase our APRs even further, attracting more users to earn incredible yields and thereby generating more buying pressure. And now is where things get spicy, because as you could probably guess from the name, SmartCoin is about to get even smarter.
All right, so that's a 10-minute video, which I'm not gonna show entirely in this video, right? So today, as we said, the APR, not APY, APR, right, is 4,000%. That works out to be about, so if we use a calculator on a daily basis, that works out to be about 10.95% every day. So if you then stake $1,000 in there every day, you'll be making $109.60 every day. That's quite crazy. Just on $1,000, you'll be able to make that much money every day. So that's pretty strong. What they're saying about this, this Bollinger Band, that kind of stuff, see this APR, if you increase it, then you can make more money every day. So then if the price falls to a particular region, they're going to come in, drop more in so that people then buy up more. And that's basically what's happening. So looking at the price chart today, it's actually gone down quite a fair bit since it began. That's why I'm having the confidence to actually jump in a bit. So it's going down, and you know what? I am glad that it's going down, and I'm gonna get in when it is down. Does that make sense? So, the booster is going to kick in and, there's so much more to this. And even if it does go down a fair bit, look at this. In the last 4 days, it hasn't gone down that much at all. Maybe like 10%, but you would have made like 40% anyway. And there's good amount of cash flow in that. So I think in that sense, I think that's part of the reason why people are just jumping in and trying to make those gains. At least you weren't part of this dumb phase, and that Bollinger Band booster is going to come in, and I think that's part of the reason why people are jumping into this SmarterCoin Farming here, which is quite degen, I must admit, guys. So today what I'm going to do is I'm going to chuck $1,000 in there to see if I can really make that $100 every day. I'm sure I can. It's on the Avalance blockchain, so obviously I'm going to have to hold ratio of 1-to-1. Right now I've got BUSD at the moment, so it's on the Binance Smart Chain, so I'm obviously going to have to then convert my BUSD into some SmarterCoin. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send that into my Binance wallet, and then I'm going to convert that into Avalanche. And then with that Avalanche, it's going to come back into my Metamask wallet. And for those of you who watched the Time Wonderland video that I've done, you guys understand that I would have to send the Avalanche from Binance to the Avalanche wallet first, and then be able to ship that back into MetaMask, because like the P chain, the C chain, that's all not being supported by Binance anymore, which really sucks. So once I get into that, then I'll be able to then create the liquidity tokens and be able to add liquidity to this, and then boom, Bob's your uncle. We're going to start making $100 a day. So let's jump into it. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna start off by sending about $1,000 from my Binance Smart Chain BUSD to my Binance wallet first. So I'm going to go to Binance, got to first log in. Now, I understand in the United States, you're not able to do this, but it's just the process of me getting the Avalanche, and this is just one way to do it. So if you can get Avalanche through Coinbase and whatever, I mean, that's completely up to you, and that's completely fine, guys. And once you have that Avalanche, then you can then send it to an Avalanche wallet, depending on what kind of exit is available there. So I'm sending BUSD in, so I'm making a deposit on the BUSD, selecting of the coin, putting BUSD here, bust BUSD. Network is BEP20, right? So I'm gonna copy that address and I'm just gonna chuck a cool $1,000 in there because, you know, why not? So that's gone in there. I'm just gonna chuck $1,000 in for good measure, all right? Put it all in, confirm that baby, and we are in and doing business. So if I go check out my wallet, go to fiat and spot, it's been completed, they say. So let's just check my wallet here now. Yeah, getting money from, you know, Metamask to Binance isn't particularly hard, which is great. Nothing's come in yet, but obviously we just got to hang by and just take a chill pill. Cool, just got a notification from Binance saying that I've got some money. Here we go, 1,000 BUSD. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna press convert on that, and I'm gonna convert BUSD into some AVAX. I'm gonna use AVAX to then buy some SmarterCoin as well. So BUSD, here we go. And I'm gonna go to AVAX, cool. So BUSD, that didn't quite go through. Okay, here we go, maximum BUSD. And I'm gonna preview conversion and I'm gonna buy some AVAX. And I'm feeling pretty confident to buy some AVAX today as well because we've been in sort of a bearish market. So AVAX, let's have a look at how AVAX is behaving. Whoa, shit, 18% up today already. Great stuff. Oh, and it doesn't really show signs of stopping. So it seems to be quite bullish at the moment. And it didn't really dip with Bitcoin at all. So that's really good. And Avalanche is really like the next Cardano. Like everyone's loving Avalanche. All the Cardano lovers are, I think, jumping onto Avalanche as well. So even at the high, I'm just gonna jump in and that's completely fine because I'm gonna hold 50% of my holdings in Avalanche because it's a liquidity pool, as we've seen in the SmarterCoin Farm website. Okay, with that, what am I doing next? Okay, so, that's all been converted over, so I'm happy with that. Okay, should have gotten under less than about 9 or so, I think, AVAX. So fiat and spot, I'm just gonna check that out here at the moment. So we've got Avalanche, so I've got 8.4 and I'm gonna withdraw that out. Now, I'm not gonna withdraw that out to Metamask because the chains are a little bit different. So I do this thing where I go AVAX Wallet, but just try not to get in the habit of doing this, but just check your URL before you get into it, wallet.avax.network. So this is my wallet here. And here I have to access my wallet. And if you can set up private key, that'll be great. I'm still logging in with key phrases, which is dangerous because you don't want that, entering into the wrong addresses. But the risk is pretty low because I don't actually hold a lot of money in the AVAX wallet. I just use it as a bridge to bridge it all over. So I'm just gonna do that off screen. And then boom, I am inside the wallet. So I always get this confused. Is it C chain or X chain that I gotta put it into? And P chain, I'm pretty sure I don't use, but hang on a second. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna press withdraw, okay? Now that I have access to that. Coin is AVAX, address, network. Let's see what kind of, okay, so the C chain is now available. It's no longer suspended, guys. Yay, that's amazing. So now that C chain is available, I'm just gonna press C chain. So it used to be that AVAX C chain was not available, but it is now on Binance, which is great. But just to be careful, I am going to just chuck like a little bit of AVAX first. Paste the address here. Okay, so it automatically says it's unmatched, okay? So only AVAX C chain that is available. Okay, cool. Am I gonna take the risk of putting max because there is a $1.18 fee? So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go to minimum 0.4, okay? So I'm gonna go put in 0.4 AVAX through. And let's see if that comes through first. I know it's like a $1.18, but I'm just gonna double check that because that was a new feature. Always better to be careful than sorry. All right, so that's gone through with the C chain. All right, so let's just check the 0.4 AVAX has come through, okay? Nothing yet, still processing. Confirmation 0 of 12. Gonna take a little bit of time. All right, so 0.4 AVAX has come through, which is really convenient, means I don't have to use this dumb wallet from AVAX, which is great. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to now then ship out the rest of my AVAX directly to my Metamask, which is Cool. Paste that address in there, and the network AVAX is going to be unmatched straight away, which is great. And I'm just going to press AVAX C, and I'm just going to max that baby out, and then get the rest of my AVAX. Get code, same shit again. So that baby's all gone through, and let's just check. Our Metamask wallet has received all of that. You know, if I wasn't shooting this tutorial video, I'll be on something else and just, you know, going for the next step, because I know this is going to come through. But let's just wait for that to come through. All right, so we've got our AVAX all coming through, which is happy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the SmartCoin.farm, this farm here, progress to the next double. If you want to know what that is, go to the website and watch the video. Like, it's really interesting. So I'm going to get me some SmarterCoin. I'm going to have to add liquidity here. Now, for me to add liquidity, I need equal amounts of Smarter and AVAX. And it seems to me that I have like no Smarter. So I'm going to have to go and get some Smarter. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to then go from AVAX to SmarterCoin SMRTr. There we go. Come up straight away, which is great. And from here, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get about half of that in there. So 8.5 calculator. See, I'm this smart that I can't even add 8.5 into 2. So I'm gonna leave 0.07 AVAX in there because, you know, for transaction fee, maybe I'll just leave 0.02 in there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to get 8.55, divide that by 2, okay? That's 4.275. So I'm gonna then 275 into Smarter. I'm gonna press swap, confirm that baby swap. Right, okay, yep, confirm that baby. I don't know why it all comes so big. I think it's because I'm zoomed into the website, that's why. Transaction submitted, and I'm gonna check that, and I'm on Trader Joe when I do this, guys. So I'm gonna check in my assets that I have Smarter in there. See, I don't have Smarter. Well, in which case I'll just go to the coin market cap and then copy that contract address, make sure that it's under the Avalance C chain. Go to my wallet here so that I can see my balance. I'm gonna press import tokens, paste the contract address, and I'm gonna add the custom token. And there we go, import tokens, and it shows that I have that many Smarter tokens, which is, yeah, the right amount. Now that I've got that in there, I am now going to then create a liquidity token. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go back to the homepage of SmarterCoin, press add liquidity, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to max out the Smarter token here, and that's going to get 2.59 or whatever of AVAX matched up, right? So these are the inputs. I'm going to approve SMRTr, Smarter token, right? Confirm. And then once that's done, I am now going to then press apply. Once I have that, then I will have an LP token, which is a new token that sort of like packages these two up. So I'm gonna press confirm supply, and boom, that's gonna come in as like an LP token altogether, right? So confirm that, transaction submitted, view on Snow Trace, cool name. I actually did not know that was what it's called. And then now that you've got the LP tokens, it should be in there right now, adding liquidity. And there should be a new coin that comes up, but I don't see it and I don't know what the address is. So our balance for the AVAX has gone down and we have no Smarter left. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come to the homepage here and I'm gonna press deposit LP tokens, which I have. So I have 899. So I'm gonna press approve, put that all in there. I'm gonna press approve, confirm. And then once that's in there, I'm just gonna press now deposit. Okay, now that's approved. Press deposit, depositing this many LP tokens. Cool, confirm. Cool. So now that the transaction has been submitted, it should then go into that deposit. One is still pending. Just gonna wait for that to finish up, and I should be on my way to making $100 a day. So Smarter per day, it's around about $100.54. So $1,003, that's how much it's in there. And I guess I can just like claim them every day, I guess, and just use it up. I've already got 3 Smarter tokens that I haven't done. Oh, it's going up, 16 now, but they're like 0.2 of a cent each. So every day should be able to pick up $100. And I sure as hell hope that, you know, Avalanche and sort of Smarter token will sort of go up together, so that I don't suffer any impermanent losses, which is another can of worms when it comes to LP token farming. Guys, not financial advice, but that was just a quick, it's far from quick, isn't it? That was a quick tutorial on how to then stake on SmartCoin coin.farm using SmarterCoin. Make sure you go watch this video. It's made really well. It's really interesting. And let's get rich together, guys. Much love to you all, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.